Today's movie sees Sick Flicks veterans Ruggero Deodato and Pleasence teaming up to make a weird giallo slasher hybrid that feels like one part Phantom of the Opera, one part New York Ripper. You don't want to miss this. Welcome to Sick Flicks, where I take a deep dive into the cinematic sewer to help you embrace your inner gore geek. I'm Mike Bracken, aka the Horror Geek, and today we're tackling Ruggero Deodato's weird slasher flick, Phantom of Death, aka Off Balance. Released in 1989, Deodato cites this one as one of his least favorite efforts. He took the gig because he felt the Italian horror film scene was dying, and it was, and he needed to work. But he did get to collaborate with both Michael York and Pleasence on this weird slice of horror history, so it wasn't all bad. While this one feels like a mishmash of other better films, it does have its charms, most notably Pleasence chewing scenery, and it remains something of a cult oddity. I'll leave it to you to decide if it's good or not, but I personally find it's interesting in spite of its myriad issues. But enough about that. Can Phantom of Death kill enough Italians to earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's get to the gore and find out. Oh, and before we get started, today's video is sponsored by patrons Sample Hauser, King Wicked, and Ryan. If you'd like to help sponsor some videos and free me from the shackles of YouTube's tyranny, you'll find a link to my Patreon in the pinned comment and description below. And now, let's get bloody. Wow, fancy party for these credits. Must be their quinceañera or something. Michael York is Viggo Mortensen in The Pianist. Oh god, Eddie F is back. I say this not because I dislike her, I love her, but because this means 3/4 of the comment section of this video will be people arguing about how to pronounce her name. Anyway, we last saw Eddie in Strip Nude for Your Killer, which ProTube demonetized. Thanks, YouTube. Fun fact, Deodato felt she was miscast, but the producer wanted her in the film. He felt she was too old and even refused to film her naked for the sex scene. Harsh. But it wasn't all bad, because she did get to do her own lines in this one, though. Generally, she was dubbed throughout her career. For his part, Deodato wanted to cast Kelly LeBrock in the lead role, but couldn't because her then husband Steven Seagal was jealous. Hey, it's Sick Flicks veteran Pleasence. He's been on so many times I don't even remember the last movie of his we covered. Maybe Prince of Darkness. What? Off Balance? This was Phantom of Death. God bless the Italians and their penchant for giving every movie they made 700 different names. Honestly, maybe it should have been off-key. You know, because of the piano playing. A film by Ruggero Deodato, aka Mr. Cannibal Holocaust. I think the last time we saw him was in Last Cannibal World. Hey, look, Fabio's in this! Look at Edwige. How did I get stuck between these two dorks? Wait, did someone just get their ninja movie in my Italian slasher flick? Because I'm here for that. Not even a minute in, and I'm already at my first WTF moment. No one pretending to be American here. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a stronger microscope. Still can't find your dick. Look at her. She's like, you can tickle my ivories anytime. Sorry, just got out of the shower. Didn't even have time to dry my hair. Oh boy, 3 guys to write this. We might be in trouble. Claricia Menino gave us Devilfish, Cannibal Holocaust, and New York Ripper at least. There's actually an interesting backstory here. An early version of this script was the basis for New York Ripper, but Claricia and Menino were unhappy with how their script was changed for Fulci's film. They kept revising it and then eventually gave this version to Deodato. But you can definitely see some nods to New York Ripper in here. The taunting calls to the cops, the voice change, and so on. It's an interesting bit of history. Pino Donaggio, slumming for a paycheck. Looks like the scientist lady's career is on the rise, because she's in an elevator. Anyway, she's being followed and invites whoever it is inside, which is a bad idea. This dude would kill for his TPS reports. Pound the keys, you're the man now, dog. Bravo, greatest credits ever. Michael York looks older than 30 here. Does this mean he survived Logan's run? Wardrobe by Chess King.
Sex on your mind? Keep Chess King on your body. Tops and jeans, sale priced. Now 2 for $45.
She's dry, but the hair says, just got out of the pool. Ebony and Ivory. Turns out these two aren't living together in perfect harmony, though.
And what do you mean by our future? Having a husband? Children?
You say it as if it were a disgrace.
Every time I see Michael York in this, I think how much cooler it would have been if they'd replaced him with Simon McCorkindale instead. Man, this is the easiest grand prize round on remote control ever. They're all Michael York. Do you kids even remember late 80s MTV game show remote control? Christ, I'm old. Oh shit, Donald Pleasence is here. Evil has come to your little concert, Sheriff. And I never knew Loomis had a daughter.
Dad, I've been worried about you.
Yeah, all this talk about Michael Myers is making you sound unhinged. Why are we watching the concert we just watched? Anyway, back inside, Helene is about to talk to Michael York.
You always use that same perfume. It suits you.
Yes, I call it Eau di Giallo. And now the movie is already stretching my willing suspension of disbelief to the breaking point.
It's so easy to fall in love with you. Every girl in town is.
No way I'm buying she's got the hots for Michael York. Sorry, no sale movie. Oh good, back to the ninja subplot. Martial arts, Donald Pleasence. Is this an American Rickshaw sequel? I like that they're fighting with kendo sticks. The most encouragement I ever got in my life was from my kendo instructor. Every time I got down, he was like, "You kendo it!" Greatest or worst dad joke in show history. You be the judge. Oh shit, Michael York is not only a classical pianist, he's a fucking ninja. Eat your heart out, Sho Kasugi. Sensei, I have dishonored the dojo. Pleasence, always on the lookout for Michael Myers.
As far as fingerprints are concerned, they found many.
On the weapon as well?
No, none there.
I knew it.
Also, thank God they didn't dub Pleasence. Man, check out those pleats. You can shave with those bad boys. Look, I miss pleats. I'm a large man and flat front pants look terrible on me and make me feel trapped. Bring back the pleats. And he finds this. Swords, eh? Is this gonna make the kendo subplot relevant somehow? Oh, and give me a copy of the latest Hustler. And now he's gonna work on some new music. I like to call this song The Piano Man. Uh-oh, looks like York's girlfriend has a side piece. He's looking for a commitment, but she isn't.
Do you think it's fair to play with my feelings like this?
You're hurting me!
What man has a giant Marilyn Monroe mural over his bed? Weird. Now she's headed to his place. Great, I can't get any work done. Hey, it's a train. You know how trains keep a low profile? By covering their tracks. Hey, it's director Ruggero Deodato. Then Michael York's special lady gets speared.
Hell yeah.
No, not like that, you pervs. I mean, she really gets speared. Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. Then the cops arrive. Too late, as usual. Sorry, we're out of body bags. Gonna have to wrap her up in this plastic tarp. Well, I guess this means I'm single again. I'm telling you, Captain, this is the work of Michael Myers. I've spent my whole career trying to keep him locked up. Pleasence wants an alibi, too, but York has one.
I just decided to go and look for her myself. I don't know why. It was some sort of premonition, I suppose.
Lance Henriksen, please tell me what you think of his alibi in your professional opinion.
That's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard.
And now it's interrogation time. Confess, you taught Michael how to drive. And now it's an homage to a classic song by the Cars.
All the same, you went to bed with her, knowing she was your best friend's girl.
Oh man, all this cutting and now I'm just skinny fat. Oh shiz, look who's at the door. Heard your girlfriend was dead. I'll be your new girlfriend now. Alright, time for drinks. How is there no J&B in that bar? And here comes another great moment in horror film acting.
I just see her lying there, dead. Dead. That's the clearest, the sharpest image I have of her now.
Look at Eddie. She's like, you can deliver that line better. She's making her move, but getting shot down.
I'd give anything to hear you say those words some other time.
My willing suspension of disbelief is totally shot to hell now. Over at Donald Pleasence's place, he's getting a call during dinner. I'm calling about your car's extended warranty. Oh, come on. If this is the killer, that totally looks like Michael York.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something you won't like.
Look, I know everyone thinks Halloween 6 sucks. I read the reviews, but I needed the money. Meanwhile, his daughter's busy basically practicing for her Jethro Tull audition in the background. Honey, I'm on the phone. Play me tracks off Aqualung later. Oh good, back to the ninja subplot with the guy from Fulci's Warriors of the Year 2072. Did you think your Wu-Tang sword could defeat me?
On guard. I'll let you try my Wu-Tang style.
Oh yeah, this was a total baller home entertainment setup back in the day. And Now it looks like someone's getting very wet.
Hell yeah.
No, I mean because it's pouring out here. House establishing shot. Man, what a drip. Dude, you're getting water all over the carpet and the hardwood floors. Sorry, just wanted to see if that offer of no strings attached sex was still on the table. Oh God, they're gonna hook up. He's been grieving for 3 whole days. I mean, you can't expect him to grieve forever. I wish we could show the hookup scene just so all the crybaby Zoomers on Twitter could bitch about sex scenes in movies. Hey, he's gone. And he left a 50 on the nightstand. That dick. Least convincing jogging ever. Yeah, it's just like Chariots of Fire right now. And the goddamn flock of seagulls ran less than this. Oh, hey, let me show you my Pokemon card collection. Pleasence is like, this Charizard is a 6 at best.
Not exactly what I'd hoped to find.
See, Pleasence knows his Pokemon. Meanwhile, York is thinking some deep thoughts. When does it stop being partly cloudy and start being partly sunny? Oh, it's okay, Michael. Nana will make you some cookies to cheer you up. Then she drops this bombshell.
You're losing your boyishness. You seem like a mature man.
Look at his face. He's like, are you hitting on me, Nana? Holy shit, is that a turtleneck? The next day, he heads out and makes a startling discovery. Damn it, the MD hair treatments aren't working! Or it could be the roids, which are also causing this rage. By God, Stone Cold is bashing his head into the sink! Every time I think my JR can't get better, it somehow does. Fulci eye zoom! Oh God, are they trying to jumpstart his ankles? Now we're getting a flashback to the first murder. Just gonna take this step by step. Well, okay, I guess we're just gonna give away the killer since it was obvious anyway. Oh Jesus, what is going on with his teeth? You seem to have a tremendous buildup of gunk here. Pump up the volume. And I'm just gonna remove this mole while we're here too. Back in the flashback, the doc has given him his diagnosis. And it's not great.
I must be frank with you.
Sure, Doc. If you want to roleplay as Frank, I'm okay with that. Can I be Steve?
I don't think there is much hope.
Hey, don't kill the messenger. Is this guy trying to cosplay Lucio Fulci? I give it a 6. Also, hey, why does York look like he's getting older? Don't worry, it's all gonna make sense later. Or as much sense as anything can in one of these Italian horror flicks. Oh, what the hell is this nightmare fuel? Feels like a missed opportunity that they didn't get Peter Bark for this. Oh, good, it's a rotary dial phone tutorial for the kids. Double O. Was he calling James Bond? Turns out he's just calling Eddie. And man, does she have some news.
I'm expecting a child, Robert.
Look at that face. But I thought our hookup was no strings attached. Action pose. I don't know why that scene is there either. Oh, wait, it's all just football practice. Damn it, my Dorian Gray mirror just isn't working. And I see he's got a case of bleeding gums. Damn it, this Dorian Gray mirror isn't working either. We're very literary this week. And here comes 7 years of bad luck. But at the rate York is aging, he'll probably only have to endure 18 months before he's dead. Always find the silver lining, kids. Anyway, Helene's heading home, but she's got a flat and a visitor. Boy, Michael York really doesn't want to be a dad. Those are some crazy hickeys. And now Pleasence is talking about male genitalia.
The pianist.
Hell yeah.
No, he said pianist, not the other word. And he has a gift for understatement.
Some of Robert Dominich's women have been pretty unlucky.
Yeah, I'd say since one is dead and one is in the hospital. I wonder if he could be a suspect. Hello, I'm here collecting donations for the police officer's ball. Go away, I don't want your new issue of Watchtower. I'm in here trying to watch Matlock. Oh, now it's like an Italian riff on Rear Window. Back at the hospital, they brought in one of those caricature artists you see at the fair to help Helene pass the time. Oh, this is terrible. Ian, Sarah, care to offer your critical commentary on this art?
It stinks.
So wait, she really didn't recognize that it was her baby's daddy trying to kill her?
It was an older man. His face had wrinkles and he didn't have much hair.
Are you sure he wasn't wearing a modified William Shatner mask? Did he have black eyes? Hey, this isn't Matlock. And now he's just calling to find out the time and temperature. Do you kids even remember when you could call to find the time and temperature? Christ, I'm old. And now he's calling in during the interview like this is talk radio. Hi, Donald. First-time caller, long-time listener. Maybe I should consider getting an extended warranty on my car. These Fiats are notoriously unreliable. York really is great at acting like an old person. He's got the whole peering suspiciously at people outside through parted blinds thing down pat. How are we halfway through this movie without the patented Donald Pleasence freak out yet? Holy crap, look at the cop in the background. Total deer in the headlights. And this guy's like an AI composite of 5 different actors. James Brolin, John Schneider, John Holmes, Nick Nolte, and Gary Busey. Oh sweet, it's Italian Comic-Con and the cosplayers are out in force. Shit, the Phantom of the Opera had to take the boat to work this morning. Really should have gotten him the Myers mask. Turns out he's going to visit a lady of ill repute, and when she laughs at him, well, let's just say he doesn't take it well. It's okay though, he's going straight to confession, so it's all good. Oh, holy shit, it's Giovanni Lombardo Radice, aka John Morgan, aka the hardest dying man in Italian cinema. I'm not sure what the bigger willing suspension of disbelief challenge in this movie is. That Edwige would want to hook up with Michael York, or that no one recognizes him in his old man makeup. And now he's explaining how the passage of time feels in Florida.
Each day seems like a month.
Oh yeah, I think these two are gonna hook up. God, not only is he a killer, he's a litter bug too.
Andrea, feel him. He's getting impatient.
Oh, come on. She's been pregnant for like 10 minutes. This movie just jumps around in time willy-nilly. Oh yeah, Michael York's looking great. Oh nice, it's a dog as mangy and old as he is. Maybe we can get a 2-for-1 on the trip to the farm upstate. Man, Klaus Kinski is looking rough. And if you're wondering what Donald Pleasence is up to, he's hanging at this bar. And he's got a call. God damn it, how did you extended car warranty people get this number? I don't even live here. York's like, sorry to call you. I misdialed. I was trying to call the number I saw on TV for some term life insurance. It's like Pleasence is rehearsing for a Telephone reboot. Man, Telephone. I haven't thought about that one in ages. What happened to us? We used to have movies starring Charles Bronson and Donald Pleasence. We were a proper country. Anyway, they're on the hunt now. Michael, I know you're out here. Why won't you die? Excuse me, sir. Are those Bugle Boy pleated jeans you're wearing? Man, he's gonna kill her in broad daylight. Looks like he's about to turn her into Stevie Nicks. And of course, Pleasence is too late. She only had 30 more years until retirement. No, come on. You can do better. Show him how to do it, Linda Day George. Bastard! Bastard! But they have their man, even though they don't know it.
The cripple and the 2 old men, let them go.
See? I told you. Well, I'm in the middle of a lineup, but sure, I'll take a call. And now that he knows where the killer is, we're treated to Donald Pleasence, man of action.
Where are you, bastard?
Closer, but maybe Linda Day George can help you put the finishing touches on it.
Bastard! Bastard!
And now we get the patented Pleasence freakout.
Come out! Coming out! I kill you! I kill you! Where are you?
That was a pretty good bastard. I think he's getting the hang of it. Anyway, Donald's had enough of this shit. See you later, losers. I'm out. But back at the house, he's got an important message on the answering machine. An answering machine was like old school voicemail for all you kids. I mean, really, how intimidating is this guy? It's like being afraid of your elderly grandpa. A stiff breeze could take him out. And if you're wondering, yes, tooth issues are apparently a symptom of progeria. Phew, back in time for the People's Court. Oh, are we back to the start of the movie? Did this thing just lap itself? And now he's calling Helene, who seems very happy to hear from him, even though he's been absent for her whole pregnancy so far. And Pleasence is still on the case, and things are getting really interesting, because we're about to make a big breakthrough in the case.
There is only one hypothesis. A very rare disease.
Pleasence wants to know more.
Actually, I know very little about it.
Dude's like, yeah, man, I got like 3 lines in this whole movie, and they didn't give me any more info in the script. Look, see? I got like 4 lines of dialogue. Anyway, while Pleasence is solving the case, our killer is at Helene's. She's like, he seems like a harmless old man. I'll put on Matlock while I call the authorities to come and collect him. Dude looks like Johnny Knoxville in the bad grandpa makeup. Hey, do you see the resemblance? We're like twins. And since she's slow on the uptake, he's just gonna spill the beans.
Helene, it's Robert.
Oh, no.
Beyond that, he can't risk passing this disease on to the kid. I'm not gonna lie. This got kind of sad. Well, it was sad until he decided he was going to do an at-home C-section. Pleasence is like, don't start the climax without me. I'm on my way. I mean, is she really in danger? She could stay ahead of him by walking at a brisk pace. Hold on, I'm right outside. You didn't start without me, did you? Shit, I think I left the stove on. I'll be right back. New Matlock tonight, and I don't know how to set my VCR timer. He's like, damn, really should have gotten a life alert bracelet. Pleasence looks absolutely spry next to this dude. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. And good night, sweet prince. Wow, straight to the freeze frame ending. That was abrupt. I guess that means the whole ninja subplot is never paying off too. So, what have we learned from Phantom of Death? Mostly that I think the Italians just love to take some random thing like progeria and build an entire movie around it, even if it really doesn't make much sense. I'm sure the idea of a prematurely aging killer sounded great on paper, but the actual film is mostly ho-hum. No one will ever mistake this for Deodato's finest work, but it is oddly sort of sad at the end, which was something I did not expect the first time I saw this thing way back in the late 1990s. The only thing more surprising than that was that Edwige kept her clothes on for pretty much the whole movie. I'm sure that disappointed many. But enough about that. Can Phantom of Death kill off enough Italians to earn the coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's go to the gore card. In terms of gross anatomy, this one is a little light. We're treated to death by sword, 1 throat slash, a dream decapitation, a spearing, and some pretty good old man makeup. The gore is good when it happens, but there's not enough here to give Phantom of Death anything better than a 2 barf bag rating. Deodato made some sick flicks, but this is not one of them. Looking for a gorier Ruggero Deodato outing? Then be sure to check out my review of Jungle Holocaust. You'll find a link here on the screen. I'll meet you over there. Until next time, I'm Mike Bracken, aka the Horror Geek, bringing you all the splatter that matters.